The MoneroTopia guest segment is sponsored by Cake Wallet. Store, send, receive, and exchange your Monero and Bitcoin safely on iOS and Android too. Cake Wallet is open source, and you always control your own keys.
Alrighty, let's see.
All right.
They're quite active on X as well. Should I switch to maybe this view? I don't know how to switch to myself though.
Or you got me up there.
I know. I'm trying to figure.
By the
out.
way, guys, anybody that ever wants to be a special guest, please do reach out to us and let us know in advance, and we'll get you up here.
All right. So here is. It's like a food review YouTuber. All right, hey guys, it's Tux here. Today we're taking a look at the Steak and Shake beef tallow. I don't know if it's gonna focus in. It's kind of.
I like the branding. Simple.
Yep, very
Clean.
simple.
Steak and Shake.
So today, March 1st, they have changed all of their restaurants across the United States. I think they're only in the United States. To using beef tallow in all of their fryers. So everything you buy from them that's fried, whether that be like the fries, onion rings. I don't know if they do like chicken nuggets or anything like that, but all of that's now fried in 100% beef tallow. That's I think organic beef tallow too. And they've been blowing up on X over this. And it's kind of a big deal because people don't realize, a lot of people don't realize, but before the 90s, pretty much every fast food restaurant fried everything in like lard or beef tallow already. So this is not a new thing. It was just during the 80s and 90s, all of these restaurants switched to these really cheap oils because it was thought that it was better for you. There was a lot of marketing behind it because a lot of these oils are like kind of like a waste byproduct. They're trying to take advantage of extra seeds to create oil, but the process in creating the seed oil and the vegetable oil, it's an industrial process. It's very harsh and involves heavy chemicals like hexane. And the end product is something that's already rancid by the time it gets to you.
Yeah,
and it's
like oxidized.
It's already oxidized. It's already technically rancid oil, and it has lots of carcinogens, and it's high in linoleic acid and omega-6. So it's very bad for you. But beef tallow is making a return. So they've RFK'd their fries essentially. And so they've got Steak and Shake has these kind of, they're smaller, like shoestring fries. They're not like thick cut if you like thick cut fries, but they also have onion rings. So let's go ahead and try just one of the fries here.
Bring the mic closer for ASMR.
This is the mic already.
Does that make crunch?
Yeah, these ones aren't very crunchy, but they're not super fresh because it took a little bit for them to get here. But
how's it
Guys,
taste?
give a like for Tux. Give a like for the show.
yeah,
Share.
very savory. Very savory. You can
Nice.
definitely taste the fact that it's not just like your traditional like canola oil. A very nice savory, almost kind of creamy taste to it.
So did they like significantly raise their prices, or I guess nothing?
I have no
like-
idea because I'd actually
Yeah.
never been there.
Interesting.
But there just happened to be one near me. It's like cool, I'll try it out. And they also have onion rings, which look very nice.
So how much did it cost for the? I guess you got just the onion rings and the fries.
I think the fries were like it was like I think it's a large. I think it was like $3 or $4.
Okay.
We do need somebody to start selling tallow on XMR Bazaar. I think Alaskanon mentioned he'd put something up there, but that'd be great. I'd get some.
Very good, very good. That's a good onion ring.
Okay, I've never been to Steak and Shake, so that might be my.
And then what'd you get, a burger?
No, I just got fries and onion ring. That was it.
Oh, wow. How is their burger?
I don't know. Never had them. I just had gotten the fries just because it was like a novelty thing.
Okay.
Do people?
But
actually have
everything
steak?
else is probably lowest common denominator food, right? But the big deal is that they switched to
Yeah, the
Beef tallow for frying.
Yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. That's a very savory fry. You can tell it's got just the fat from the beef tallow. It's more savory. It's more creamy, and you're not gonna feel like crap after eating all these fries. So that's pretty good. I'll give it a score. I'm not shoestring style fries aren't my favorite personally, but these ones do taste very good. I'll say for the taste, definitely probably like an 8.59.
No,
Wow.
nice. Okay.
Wow. All right.
Very good taste.
Reviews are in.
I'm sure somebody could do beef tallow fries a little bit better, but these do taste very good simply because they're fried beef
Their
tallow.
stock just bumped up 5% on Tux's.
I don't know. Are they public?
The pre-market is up.
Tux's huge following. He's influencing the entire.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to
fast
pull
food
up
industry.
Steak and Shake? I don't even know if
That's
they're
it.
public.
Tux is pumping Steak and Shake.
Let's see the pre-market on Monday.
Drop the Steak and Shake meme before they do, and just like pretend you're the official meme coin of Steak and Shake.
No,
Probably
RFK
make
will.
You'll make a smooth 100 mil, I'm sure.
It could be a little bit crispier, admittedly, but also these. I'm sure if you like order them there and eat them there, they'll be a lot crispier. They'll be super fresh. But yeah, taste is really good, really good. So yeah, highly recommend if you have a Steak and Shake near you, just go try some fries out, and maybe even compare to like a McDonald's, right? Very good.
McDonald's. I haven't stepped in a McDonald's in a long time. I Five Guys. I like Five Guys.
Five Guys is I like Five Guys. They're decent. They use I think
Good
peanut
burger.
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Maybe I
burgers are
could
pretty good.
slowly convince them every time I get a burger there. I'll ask. Move to Tallow, man.
I
Yeah,
haven't had
McDonald's is the
in
one
10
that they
years.
used beef tallow before, and in 1990 they switched. So I never grew up.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
that.
like
Even
the
like my
original
mom, and I think
McDonald's
you.
back in the day was amazing. Like the original.
Yeah, you
McDonald's,
grew up
like,
with OG McDonald's, right?
Nah, well, 80s. It was better than today, but yeah, it was still kind of nasty. But obviously in the 50s and 60s, whenever McDonald's was created, I'm sure it was like amazing, like the milkshakes and the burgers.
All right, I looked it
Yeah.
up. Steak and Shake is held by Big Larry Holdings, and they're not at all-time highs, but they're pretty close. They definitely have had positive movement here in the past couple months. So maybe there's something there.
The RFK effect.
RFK just made 100 mil.
RFK fries, I liked it.
Well, it's a cool precedent because like
Steak and
this
Shake
is like
going.
the first time that a chain restaurant has actually switched back to beef tallow. I don't even know if they used it originally. Steak and Shake. I don't know how old it is, but this is kind of a cool first, and hopefully other restaurants will maybe pick that up. We'll see.
Bullish on cows.
True.
I like this
Nice.
RFK Tux collab right here.
Bullish on organic, grass-fed, well-treated cows. You treat the cow good, it'll treat you better with high-quality product.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's that's an interesting point there, because if they're using beef tallow made from cows that have been grain-fed, you're still getting. It's not nearly as bad as the seed oils, obviously. But
We
you're still getting.
should open up our own Monero franchise of burgers, grass-fed burgers, beef tallow fries.
No, seriously though, if somebody wants to
raw
sell
raw milkshakes. Come on, raw milkshakes. Monero only.
I want
I've
some
had an
raw
idea
milk.
Nice.
since
Sick.
forever. I've had this idea since forever, and I'm probably never going to do it. So if anyone wants to rip this idea off, please feel free. Yeah, I thought it would be really cool to have a fast food health restaurant. I mean, you got, you kind of have your smoothie places and whatnot, but you don't have a fast food restaurant that's designed to get you something good and nutritious quickly.
Like steak and eggs. Steak and eggs. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you could have all kinds of stuff. You'd have fruit, steak, eggs, vegetables. Maybe you'd even have some sourdough bread, and you would call it Garden of Eden. So if anyone there wants to make that happen,
I always want to start a steak and eggs focused.
Oh, also trademark registered, even though I don't believe in IP. Garden of Eden trademark registered. Stupid.
Like there is
Non-anarchist.
nowhere to go to get like a good steak and eggs like in like fast form,
Yeah, that's true. You know what I would do is I'd probably
And you could have,
cube it.
good
I'd
eggs,
chop
right?
it
You'd have
and
good.
cube it, because part of the problem of steak is you're like, how am I going to eat this steak while I'm driving in the car? And a lot of people need fast food like that. So you need to cube it up, put it into a cup where you can, like, I don't know, drink it or something.
You're drinking a blended steak and egg for the protein shake.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
I mean, you wouldn't blend it. You just put it in
Pasture-raised
cubes
eggs.
and put it into a cup so that you can kind of, you know,
Okay.
you can eat it and drive it.
No, seriously though, if somebody wants to sell beef tallow next Tomorrow Bazaar, I probably would buy, because beef tallow seems to be a harder thing to just buy and store. Like Costco sometimes has it, but the one near me doesn't. So I can't just buy a bunch of beef tallow from Costco, unfortunately.
I have the beef tallow soap.
Which
is fantastic.
Is that the one from Tomorrow Bazaar on that one seller?
I got all different scents. They're really good. This
Very nice,
one
very
is
nice.
the 100% beef tallow. It's got doesn't even have any scents. But all their scents are all natural too. Like she uses like real peppermint oil and like it's all natural stuff. The soap is really nice. But yeah, it's made from beef tallow.
If I made a soap, I would call it the Tyler Durden brand or something like that. Some play on that. I'd be getting a lot of inspections from the feds if you called it
I was
that.
actually trying to convince my daughter to make it for MoneroTopia at PorkFest because she wants to sell stuff there. She's making little bracelets. But the year she made the most at PorkFest is she started selling soap, somebody else's soaps. Some guy had like a basket of soaps that he like had been bringing to PorkFest for the last 3 years, and he gave it to Franya, and she was just, it's like the perfect place to sell soap because people are camping out. And she's like, "Oh, soap for Monero, soap for Goldbacks," and she would like peer pressure people. She's like, "Oh, you don't need soap? Like, how are you showering?" Like people be like, "All right, give me the soap, kid. Give me the soap." So I'm thinking, if she could get into the soap business, it could be good. Somebody had put up like Monero logoed soap, like it looks like little Monero symbols as soap.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like
and I was thinking it'd be great if you put like a Monero private key in one out of every like 100 or something, and you win a Monero, right?
Dude,
so
that's like the cereal box. Like
imagine you're using the soap, and then like it's got a little. That would be. Tell you, man.
If she wants to maximize the hustle, she should like hire some kids to run around being like,
they do that.
Smells?
They do that at
already
PorkFest. They coordinate. You see like little groups of kids working on things together.
No, I mean, amazing. But like she should just hire some kids to go around like, what smells? And then like 10 minutes later she walks up with her
stink.
Yeah, exactly. Here's $5. Go over to those people and these other 10 campsites and just tell them that they stink.
And conveniently offer them some soap that they can purchase right there.
Kids soap mafia.